Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. We about to go over ScHoolboy Q exposing and threatening Jay Prince over extorting rappers. Y'all know, man. Y'all know about that checking and stuff, man. Yeah, when you come over here, you gotta check in. You gotta check in when you gotta check in. It's that check in. Checking in. Yeah, without further ado, y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Let's get it.
Because, I mean, everybody be checking in. That's y'all favorite
Checking in.
thing to do. Check in with somebody that's gonna rob your stupid ass.
Wow.
Yo, you think that guy, the guy that you...
Who is it from Detroit? What's his name? He started that checking in stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, man. Y'all know my memory, man.
Don't know in California got your back. The guy that got beef with other hoods and all this, you checking into that dude?
The checking in part, is
Uncle Trick. Oh, Trick. That's what I knew it was gonna come to mind, man. And I just got out the shower, so my energy is up. You know what I mean? You know when I get out that shower, the energy be up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the proper word, connected, properly connected.
It's a fictitious name. They're not a mob. Mob ties is like the white boy from Malibu Most Wanted. Jay Prince Jr. and his son, they like the Malibu from Most Wanted. They're not no real gangsters.
Oh, hold up. Remember Dot saying, hey, you Malibu's Most Wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas get away. Hey, did Charleston White, did that come out before Not Like Us or what? Oh, he calling Jay Prince Malibu's Most Wanted. Charleston White can't stand Jay Prince enough. He can't stand. He can't stand the whole boogeyman theme he got behind him, and I don't even think it's like that out there. I be hearing Texas people saying, "Nah, man, this shit ain't like that, man."
So there's been so much buzz lately about the whole checking in drama and extortion in hip-hop, especially with the rumors swirling around Drake and his longtime Houston protector / alleged extortion kingpin, Jay Prince. And word on the street is that Jay Prince might have abandoned Drake. So get this. Drake apparently tried to ban all rap artists linked to Kendrick Lamar from performing in Houston, thinking his daddy, Jay Prince, would have his back. But then ScHoolboy Q stepped in, making it crystal clear that he's not scared of Drake's so-called mob ties. And earlier this month, he performed in Houston in front of a huge crowd, but ScHoolboy didn't stop there. He also called the whole checking in thing goofy and downright embarrassing, especially for someone as seasoned as Jay Prince, who's still playing these childish street games and trying to extort his own people. So what's really going on with Jay Prince and this extortion saga? Who's he tried to shake down, and has it led to any tragic outcomes for rappers who stood up to him? Let's break it down.
Why do you want to go over there? For what? Don't call me. Oh, it's a... you having a nerve to call me sometime. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm playing video games. My daughter got a soccer game tomorrow, bro. Grow the up.
Okay, so let's first talk about...
Man, that's what I like, growth, bro. Coming from the hood that he from, I heard he was from the Hoovers. But coming from the hood that he from, man, and just growing, like, yo, my daughter got a soccer game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what do you mean? What? Check in. Nah, bro, do what you do and leave. I ain't, nigga.
This extortion business and how it became part of the hip-hop culture. The roots of extortion crime groups stretch way back to 18th century Italy, when the local mafia would send letters to business owners threatening or property damage unless...
Dates back from Italy. Why our people always copying other nations? That's what pissed God off. You always want to be like these other nations. Okay, since y'all want to be like them so bad, I set you in this garden. I set it up for you to own the earth. I set it up for you. You don't want to follow what I say. Okay, you want to follow all these people outside the garden. Yes, there were other nations in Genesis. It just wasn't Adam and Eve. It was other nations outside the garden. Say you want to follow all these people and follow their ways. You know what? Go ahead and follow them. Go ahead and follow them. Watch what they do to you. Watch what they do to you.
They forked over protection money. Fast forward to when the mafia hit America and extortion took root in the inner cities. Chicago, New York, Philly, these places were practically shaking with fear thanks to regular mafia shakedowns. Naturally, other street gangs and organized crime groups adopted these shady tactics.
Man, they got that good B-roll footage. That's that back. I love looking at old footage.
With hip-hop bringing in the big bucks, it was only a matter of time before these groups set their sights on rappers. Nowadays, extortion is practically stitched into the fabric of hip-hop, and even the biggest stars in the game haven't escaped it. Take Tupac, for example. In 2011, the FBI unsealed shocking documents related to the investigation into Tupac's murder, exposing an extortion scheme by the Jewish Defense League, an organization classified by the FBI as a right-wing group. According to FBI documents, the JDL was extorting protection money from Ruthless Records and several big-name rap artists, including Tupac and Eazy-E, and made direct threats to their lives. The documents, originally produced in 1997, state, quote, JDL and other yet unidentified have been extorting money from various rap music stars via death threats. The scheme involves redacted and other...
So who's the real boogeyman? Y'all be walking around here like y'all only do this to each other. Y'all only do this to each other. Here it is, the Jewish people up here extorting money from the people that we think all gangster and all of that. Ruthless Records and all of that. And if you don't know, there's a difference between a Jew and Jewish. Do your research. We ain't about to go over that right now. Who is the real boogeyman?
Subjects making telephonic death threats to the rap star. Subjects then intercede by contacting the victim and offering protection for a fee. Source reported that Eric Wright, also known as Eazy-E, who owned Ruthless Records, was a victim of this extortion scheme prior to dying from AIDS. Name redacted also reportedly targeted Tupac Shakur prior to his recent murder in Las Vegas, Nevada. End quote.
And who we think we walking around here talking about, yeah, Suge Knight. No, man. We scared. Our people as a whole scared of the real people that's doing the real stuff.
Fast forward to the present day, and many Black American street gangs rely on the extortion of rap artists as one of their income sources, demanding that rappers check in when they visit their city to make sure they can move around safely without getting punked or worse. This way, rappers get a free pass to the hood, and the locals earn cash through security fees or by opening for the big names. Now, let's dive into some examples. Like I said, even the A-listers aren't immune. Take Kanye West, for example. During a trip to Philadelphia, he found himself in hot water and had to call in Beanie Siegel, the Broad Street for backup. Poor Kanye was just sitting at a diner table with friends when some sketchy dudes pulled up chairs to his table, not even eating, just waiting. Kanye had to hide his jewelry and keep a low profile, but luckily Beanie swooped in and saved the day.
Yeah, and he was feeling how some dudes was like looking at him sideways at his jewelry or whatever. Yeah, and he started to get kind of nervous, and he called you up.
No, he didn't call me up personally.
Well, somehow it got you.
You know, 2 ways you could put out the blast. It could go to everybody who was, he put the blast out that he felt threatened.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, what happened, man? I hate when people try to sound so cool. Nah, you know what? Like Jay Prince, yeah, you know, it ain't happen like that, you know. I'm gonna tell you, just wait. Let me see. I'm gonna chorus this. Yeah, put out the blast. Yeah, put the blast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Listen, man, you ain't Scarface. Ain't nobody looking for you, man.
You showed up.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, you let them know that nothing was gonna happen to Kanye.
Nah,
that's not how it went down.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying, okay, nothing was gonna happen to him. Not while I was there. Nothing was gonna happen to him.
Did you feel that Kanye was being paranoid, or do you think that something might have actually happened?
All right, Vlad, you got your answer, man.
Confirm it that.
No, he wasn't being paranoid. They had chairs pulled up to his table where he was eating at with his friends, and they wasn't eating.
Oh,
Yeah.
They were plotting on Kanye. Them niggas pulled up them chairs. They was not eating. We ain't hungry. We came here to look at his jewelry.
What was about to happen to Kanye?
Yeah. Yeah, it was real.
It was real.
Yeah, they played the food was cold. They was on there a couple bites. Took them out of there.
He said they played the food was cold. He said, oh, man.
It was just like a weight off. Like, hurry up. And when you come out of here, it's going down. So like I Kanye, yo, you know this guy right here? It was like, nah, I just pulled the chair from him, and Kanye had his jewelry tucked in. Take your chain out. And that was like a badge, that Rockefeller chain. Like, we don't do that. At least I didn't roll that way. And that was my that was my brother.
That's your
like
chain.
We was La Familia. We was the family.
Uh-huh.
So taking from him at that time was like taking from me.
How did the guys react when you confronted them?
As they should.
Took a few steps back.
A little more than a few steps.
Now, Detroit, sweetie, is a whole different
That's not
beast.
cool.
The Motor City.
Let me stop. That ain't cool. We need to stop doing that to each other, man. Let me stop. He was talking that shit, though. As they should. They act the way they like they should. They talking that shit.
Currently operates under
cool,
Trick's no-fly zone. Trick laid it all out on the Drink Champs podcast. Basically, if you're a rapper rolling into Detroit, you better show respect and pay your dues or else.
Let me ask you, Trick, because I don't understand, what is the no-fly zone? What does that mean? Because I've come to Detroit and had marvelous times.
We shot a movie together in Detroit.
What does this no-fly zone mean?
It was for record labels.
Okay.
When record labels used to have like street teams, and that was back in the A&R days. You know, they would have a promo team, take the artists, A&R take the artists to different locations, and it was like they were just coming to Detroit and wasn't picking up nothing. It was like they would charge the local artists to perform. They would charge the local artists to perform, and the local artists would bring 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people sometimes to this event that will pay to get in. It's like, how is you charging them and they bringing you revenue?
Wow.
And then, when it kept happening with the little homies and they was just doing it because they got money, like, man.
Meaning paying to be on
it was just
their own stage, technically.
Exactly. And it was radio as well. Like, the Summer Jams events didn't consist of of mostly Detroit artists. They consist of everybody from everywhere else. And the Detroit artists would get charged.
Wow.
And I was like, stop everything. Wow. And the only entertainment around this gonna be what's here.
Right.
So we're gonna get acquainted with what we got around these corners, and then we'll start letting a few trinklets in one at a time. And if anybody violated, we'll deal with that accordingly.
And no one knows this.
Not the trinklets. Then we'll start letting the little trinklets come in and seep in a little bit.
Better than Rick Ross. Back in 2014, Rose was supposed to headline a Summer Jam event, but his plans were derailed by the local enforcers of the no-fly zone. Ross's entourage was stopped by 100 locals, making it clear he wasn't welcome. Now, word on the street is that Ross got spooked big time, although he, of course, later claimed none of it was true and claimed he's free to go to Detroit whenever he pleases.
But I have to ask you, okay, what is going on with you in Detroit? There was a show that you were supposed to perform, right? And you made, you referenced it on your Twitter, right. You made light of it, but now it's like the headlines are crazy. The blogs are like, Rick Ross is fearful of his life. He can't come to Detroit anymore. Right. So no flags on. What's happening? What's going on with that?
Somebody is misleading our quite like we went out to Detroit, we had a gig to go to, so the team head over, to the gig. And I got my team, so my team is always in front of me, just to make it clear. I never even made it to the venue.
Okay.
I never made it to the venue. Me and whoever this gentleman is, we never crossed paths. He never spoke with Rose. And I expect him to clarify that. I expect him, to tell y'all, We never talked to Rose. We never spoke to MMG. But anyway, you know, the caravan on the way to the venue, and you know, they get there and someone has locked the gates to the venue. Padlocked or however they did it. The gate was locked. It was gentlemen supposed to be here. This I didn't see myself.
Okay.
It was supposed to be gentlemen here who were talking with the police, and it was very peaceful. Okay. You know, for my team that made it, you know,
there before you.
Right. You know, they didn't even know it was a problem, you know. And so you know, that's the promoter's job, you know what I mean? So
to guarantee that it's
just
a safe situation.
Right. So, you know, the promoter himself say, you know, let's get it fixed. We say, let's go to the casino. Shout out to Greektown Casino. So we went back to the casino. And, you know, that's where we chilled. And that's when I got the story that there was supposed to be a mob gang. And, you know, that's totally false. Mm-hmm. You know, when I let that breathe for a whole day,
he sounded like he was taking a dump when he said, that's totally false.
Mob gang, and you know, that's totally false. You know, when I let that breathe for a whole day, just expecting somebody to step up and say that's not true. Man. No one spoke to MMG. No one.
So what happens now? Like, do you go back to Detroit?
I mean, you know, for me personally,
your fans are out there. They want to see you.
I mean, for me personally, you know, of course it ain't personal because I was paid and I was paid well. You understand? And I just feel bad for those kids that stood out there 6 hours,
right?
That wanted to see Ricky Rose and couldn't see the boss because someone padlocked the gate.
Ooh.
You know, so for whatever reason they did this, I don't understand it. Because if it's somebody that's supposed to be from the jungle, in the jungle, you don't lock the lions out. You let the lions in and lock them in.
Hey, man, Ross is a good writer as well, man. You could tell in his vernacular, the way he speaks. He comes up with little metaphors, you know.
That's when you get your confrontation.
Now, let's not forget about the baby. During a video shoot in East Atlanta, he was confronted by a local...
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. You don't own no block. You don't own nothing. It'll be 20 guys like this, right? Tough, all tough. No, you gotta come in with us. We got the stick. They could bully their brother, right? But let one cop come over there. Oh no, I ain't do it, man. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Telling you, man.
Gang for trespassing. They tried to intimidate him, but the baby held his ground.
What's up with y'all? What's happening? Oh yeah,
permission slip.
Oh, ain't nobody signed up a permission slip for me. Huh? Oh yeah, I ain't know that. Okay.
This my city. What? One of them cops will come over there and put you under the jail. Ain't none of your family, man, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They'll put you under the jail, put you in the hole, lock you in, won't even feed you. You talking about this your city. What? If it's your city, man, come on, man.
Okay, no cool. You said what? Nah. I don't know nothing I ain't get told about. Nah. Ain't none of that going on. Look, like I say, I all the little youngins out there. That's cool. But they're cool. Hey, well, they're cool. They ain't.
He said, these my youngins. They don't mess with you like that. Them kids probably was out there to see, oh, that good baby. Oh, wow. Can we get an autograph? And he up here jealous. That's all it boils down to, man. That's all it boils down to, jealousy. Evil eye towards your brother. Jealous.
Ain't got to fuck with me, but I ain't signing no permission slip nowhere.
Yeah.
That ain't what I do.
Damn permission.
Hey, look, if you wanted to come politic, you could have came in politic. Hey, that's all good, big homie. They said he could have just came in politic. You know, that's what real niggas do. I ain't no peewee. But check out what I'm saying. I ain't no peewee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect. It gotta be respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It gotta be respect. Look, nah. Y'all just come, y'all give respect. Y'all would have got the utmost respect. You see what I say? What's good with y'all? Y'all all right? Nah, okay, yeah, check it out. Y'all come with respect. Y'all would have got respect, but it ain't no, come on, no, don't do it like that. Just don't do it like that. You feel me? Don't do it like that. You come with respect, it be respect. Yeah, straight up. What you mean? That's little brother exactly who I am.
They said, "Who are you? What's your rap name?" They knew who he was. Oh, we don't know. Oh, I hate when people do that. Oh, what's your name? Who you? You know, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
He just told you. You know what? Check. Whoever told you I was over there shooting a video, ask them who I am. I don't ask the questions outside permission. I don't do that, big homie. You feel me? You could have.
And if y'all never seen this video, it's a quick little search. The baby get checked in Atlanta, whatever.
Came and chopped it. You could have came and chopped it. Okay, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Hey, just try to shoot a video.
Where's it there?
I can set this bitch off out here. Kelly. Y'all have to tackle.
I think he just came off that body too. He said, I set this bitch off out here.
Let's do it.
That's a shame, man.
Look at that. Same thing. Come on, Kiki. Ain't no next time I don't check in, bro. Look, like I say, next time you just say, hey, come holler at me, bro, and I come holler at you. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna never check in. Hey, I'm not checking in nowhere. You hear me? Okay, that's what's up. That's straight. Okay, say no more. Okay. I see you. Well,
did all that for nothing. Did all that for nothing. So your name could be involved in, you know what I'm saying, man? Yo, people do anything for their name to be. Just put in the work. Just go put in some work. Your name could ring bells if you go put in some work. Don't try to ride off somebody else's coattail. Just put in some work. That's all you got to do.
You ready, bro? We good? Yeah, we ready. Let's run.
The baby later opened up about the incident during his appearance on Vlad TV, and he admitted that it could have ended really bad for the other guys.
I got the ass up out of them.
You stood your ground.
Okay.
I mean, granted, when you look at that situation, with so many cameras around, I doubt anything would have happened. But then again, people do act stupid. And, you know, egos come into play and so forth. Did you feel that it could have gone wrong?
Yeah, your guy was on their side. Your guy was on their side. You know what I mean? It worked out perfect for him. You know, it worked out perfect for him. I really had just ordered, like, you seen like that film, like all them people out there, like the film crew. Yeah, I had just came down. It was just me and my brother. But I had just ordered like pieces for like the whole film crew and shit, so everybody could, you know, and everybody could eat it. You know what I mean? And I go grab the pieces. I went to grab the pieces for the whole film crew. And like I had on like little shorts and, you know, I had to lighten up. I had on little shorts, you know, do my little dance, right? You know, do what I do. Like I had to lighten up, so it worked out perfect for him. You know, as everybody probably know now.
Well, I didn't see any security.
Nah.
Now, some industry figures like Joe Budden see extortion as just part of the game. He compares it to paying state taxes. Annoying, but necessary.
Joe Budden's trying to live. Joe Budden's trying to live. Look at him. He said, sure. Pay it. Sure. Pay these guys, man. Look, they want to get paid, pay them. Joe Budden trying to live. He understand the value of life. Look at him. He done touched a couple of them checks too. He done touched a couple of them M&M checks and all of them, you know what I'm saying?
Necessary. He figures it's better to pay up and keep things smooth rather than face
Look at him with his hands folded. Oh, man, he know what it's like to live.
The wrath of the streets.
This is how I explain it. State taxes. Checking in is state taxes. I don't live in LA, but I've done work in LA. And at the end of the year, LA sends a note to my house that tells me how much money I owe them. That's the government. The street people that are powerful enough to control movement in their town, i.e. Big U, Trick, whoever these names are. All of y'all artists come to these cities and take, and make money all year long without giving back. So to avoid the streets getting it from you how they want to get it from you, I'll fix all that. But there's a fee attached. That's how I view it. I didn't grow up with you. I don't know you. I don't know none of them. I don't really care about your well-being, but you're going to pay.
But this is the thing. How do we, if we do follow his analogy, right? A hood is big. Like LA is big, right? So I'm sure it's more than just Big U who run certain areas. I'm sure it's, more than let's just say, for instance, a Whack 100 that just it's other sets and gangs that OGs and stuff that oppress you. So you're going to pay, what if all these people come and say, yeah, you can't come. You're going to pay all of these people? It just don't, like I said, man, we got to stop doing stuff like this to each other.
All right, he's good for these 3 days that he's here. Yeah.
And finally, there's the Houston boogeyman and Drake's longtime protector, Jay Prince. The Rap A Loud Records founder's name has been associated with extortion schemes for literally decades, but it was only recently that he started.
And really, you set yourself up, because once one person find out that you pay, that word gonna get spread out. Oh no, he don't give us no rough time. He pays. He don't give us no rough time. He pays. And then somebody else gonna tell somebody else. Somebody else gonna tell somebody. Next thing you know, you paying 10 people just to be in one city. Nah.
Started making headlines for his shady business. For instance, when NBA YoungBoy's place in Houston got robbed in July 2020, Jay Prince publicly...
All right, Culture Cover, y'all dragging this shit out. We seen this all. Come on now. They be dragging it. We're not slow.
...to publicly slam this whole concept
we won is the ScHoolboy Q.
that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Many fans believe that this was a reference to Jay Prince and Jazz Prince and their alleged responsibility for Takeoff's death. Basically, fans are speculating that Kendrick was warning Jay Prince to stay out of his beef with Drake unless he wants his son to be exposed. And this brings us to Kendrick's affiliate, ScHoolboy Q. He's the latest rapper to publicly slam this whole concept of checking in, and he made it clear that he doesn't do any of that goofy stuff.
There's been rumors that LA is probably one of the most dangerous places for rappers. You believe that's true?
Yeah. Wow. Because, everybody be checking in. That's your favorite thing to do. Check in with somebody that's gonna rob you, stupid.
Wow.
Dang.
Yo, you think that guy, the guy that you don't know, in California got your back? The guy that got beef with other hoods and all this, you checking into that dude? Bro, just go to the hotel, get you something to eat, go back to the hotel.
Do your business.
Go have some fun. Where it's fun, why do you want to go over there? For what? Don't call me. Oh, it said motherfuckers be having a nerve to call me sometime.
He said, why do people want to go out to the hood and stuff like that? It's usually people that wasn't brought up in the hood who want to go to the hood. They just want to be a part of the hood. It's usually the people who didn't grow up in the hood. They fascinated by that stuff. They fascinated with the street life and all of that. It's usually the people who didn't grow up there. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. ScHoolboy Q is not scared, man. He ain't scared of that stuff, man. Yeah. Big Catch signing out, man. I'm gone.